Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best low light camera.
Starting at number 5.
Sony A7S III. Released in 2020, the Sony A7S III supersedes the Sony A7 III, packing in the same great features into a smaller, more compact body. This is a powerful camera for shooting stills, but it's video where it truly shines. It's capable of shooting 4K at 120 FPS, making it ideal for super slow motion shots. Additionally, its 16-bit raw HDMI output makes it perfect for professional workflows. In terms of its low light performance, the Sony A7S III knocks it out of the park with its expandable ISO range going all the way up to 409,600. Add to that the A7S III's hybrid autofocusing technology, which works all the way down to -6 EV, makes focusing in even the darkest of situations possible. The only, sort of, downside for photographers is the low megapixel count, 12.1 MP, though it's not an issue if you're shooting video. If you are considering using this camera for stills as well, though, it's worth taking into consideration. Compared to the Sony A7S III's competition, it's a very low resolution, and so if you're looking to do heavy cropping or want to make large prints, this probably isn't the camera for you. The upside of a smaller megapixel count, however, is that there's less noise.
Coming at number 4.
Nikon Z6 II. Autofocus is a useful feature on a modern camera, but it's something that many struggle with in low light conditions. Enter the Nikon Z6 II, which addresses this issue extremely well. It has one of the best autofocus and exposure metering systems we've used, focusing all the way down to -6 EV. It's a reliable and accurate system, even in extremely dark situations, making this the perfect camera if you like to shoot at night. We praised the camera's eye detection autofocus and animal detection autofocus in our Nikon Z6 II review. They're clever features that we absolutely love, keeping your camera focused on the subject of your choice so you don't have to constantly adjust. It's a must-have feature for portrait photographers and those who like to shoot wildlife, and it works well in low light, too, so it's usable even if you're shooting at dawn or dusk. The Nikon Z6 II is great at handling just about any low light condition thanks to its ISO handling. It doesn't have the highest ISO range. It has a native range of 51,200, although it can be increased to 204,800, but we've been impressed by the minimal noise in images. The reason is that the Z6 II uses the same impressive image sensor as the more expensive, more professional Z7 II. See our review of the Nikon Z7 II. Coupled with a drop in a resolution, it helps to alleviate noise.
At number 3.
Sony A7R IV. With a huge 61 megapixel resolution, the Sony A7R IV can bring out exceptional detail, even in the darkest shadows. It's amongst the highest resolution full-frame cameras on the market and shoots 4K max video resolution. It would make a fantastic option for astrophotographers as it performs remarkably well in low light. Our Sony A7R IV review found that noise only started to creep in after pushing the ISO beyond 6400. We've ranked it number 1 in our best cameras for photos and videos guide, and its astronomy variant, the Sony A7R IV, is ranked 3rd in our best cameras for astrophotography guide. The camera's 7.5 cm screen is incredibly high quality, with over 1.4 million dots, making the images look fantastic. The battery life is equally impressive. During our tests, we surpassed Sony's claim of 670 shots using the rear screen and managed to capture over 2,000 shots on a single charge, with the battery still showing 65% power remaining. However, it's worth noting that astrophotography, with its longer shutter speeds, may consume more battery power.
Number 2 of my list.
Nikon D850. Most cameras these days are mirrorless, but the Nikon D850, a DSLR camera, is still a fantastic choice if you're looking for one of the best cameras for low-light photography. In our Nikon D850 review we called this one of the best you can buy, and if shooting the stars is what you're wanting it for, it's an absolute astro master. The Nikon D850 is a tough beast, It's built with a magnesium alloy body which can survive most knocks while still being lightweight. Its weather sealing makes it impervious to most weather conditions too, so don't let shooting in the rain put you off. Its advanced features make it appealing to professionals, but even if you're more of an enthusiast, there's a lot to love about the D850. Its huge ISO range, going up to 102,400, puts it at the top of its class, and its full-frame sensor and powerful XP5 processor handles noise very well. If you're more interested in video than stills, this is a great choice for shooting video in low-light conditions too. It focuses excellently in dark environments, down to -4 EV, making use of 153 focus points. A built-in feature called Face Priority Autofocus is wonderful if you're shooting portraits, practically eliminating the need to switch to manual focus. And its hot shoe and PC sync connector make hooking up external lighting solutions a cinch, if that's more your style.
And number 1.
Nikon Z7 II. The Nikon Z7 II's predecessor, the Z6 II, is an excellent camera, and indeed you'll find it a little further down our list of best cameras for low-light photography. But thanks to a few key benefits that we highlighted in our Nikon Z7 II review, like dual memory card slots, more megapixels, and better image quality, make this our number 1 choice. Having 2 memory card slots is a real boon, particularly for professional photographers. It allows you to either choose where you want to save your photos, or automatically back up every shot you take as you go, a lifesaver should you, God forbid, end up with a corrupted card. The Nikon Z7 II also sports almost double the megapixels as the Nikon Z6 II. Its sensor packs in 45.7 MP instead of 24.5 MP. That's a mind-blowing resolution, perfect for photographers who are creating extra-large prints or want the ability to heavily crop in post-processing. For wildlife photographers in particular, it's a huge benefit.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.